Hello, Aries. This is Maggie. I'm doing your monthly for January. Actually, I do a basic monthly covering in detail all the transits, but this is just, I'm going to break down each sign. So these are going to be a lot shorter, probably, 5 to 9 minutes or so. So just kind of a basic overview for Aries for January 2020. So Aries, it is looking good in your public sector, your midheaven, your career sector. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, you've been working really, really hard, I'm sure, since your whole life has changed since Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008. But anyway, everyone's heard about the great conjunction going on right now with Pluto and Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, and the Sun, and Jupiter just entered. So Jupiter is good luck, good fortune. Um, Mercury is up there too. Everything's up there in the midheaven. The date I drew this chart up for January 1st, 2020. So it has Venus in Aquarius, which is great for electronics, media. If you've been wanting to start any kind of an enterprise, great for throwing parties, making friends, uh, humanitarian work, working with groups. But yeah, everyone loves Aquarian, so I like Venus in Aquarian, and then everything will follow into Aquarius next. But I wanted to talk about your 10th house. Your 10th house, it's going to be all about your career, your public persona. Even if you don't have a career or, say, a public persona, it still is your MC is your MC. It's your midheaven. That's how people perceive you, how you're presented into the world. So with Jupiter there, you may have some good fortune. Um, and Mercury too, communication regarding your career. Maybe you'll be offered a job, or maybe you'll actually, being an Aries, you would be much better off, in my opinion, to work independently. I learned that the hard way, being an Aries myself. That, yeah, because you don't like taking orders so much. Aries don't like to be told what to do. And so with all this Capricornian energy, that is authority. That's authority figures, the boss. Jupiter's good luck. So you could become CEO of a company, or you could be offered a good job promotion. I find that I used to be always seemed to get a job around this time, and that was why. That was why. Yeah, that was why probably Sun, Jupiter. But yeah, so the focus is going to be on work and structure and detail. So you're not going to get that overnight being an Aries. As you just get bored and restless and very, very impulsive, and it's hard to sit still that long or to concentrate that long. You want to get on to the next thing. But Saturn will help with that. It will help you. It will help you with the discipline of getting, maybe contract it out. If you need someone to build your website, or you need someone to help you with your channel or your media or something, because it is really tedious for me personally, and for most Aries, I think, to do detail work, unless you have a lot of Virgo in you, or Capricorn, but since everything is in Capricorn, it kind of adds that flavor to you. So, I mean, it's going to be all about work. For you, work will be fun and good fortune, and people will notice you. And um, it's looking great for you, Aries. And these are things, rewards that will come to you. Saturn will bring rewards, and Jupiter will bring rewards that you've worked hard for, that you've worked hard. You've changed your whole life when you had that whole Uranus transit in your Aries house. If you're Aries or Aries ascendant, that was a roller coaster ride. So now that's in Taurus. This is the this is the outcome. This is your time to shine in the limelight, and to continue working very, very hard. I mean, you're going to be working hard, but it's going to be something you love. And if it's not something you love, get something you love. Um, Pluto and Saturn are still there. And so that's authority figure. So, if you do get laid off or something like that, just Jupiter is there. So it's bringing good luck. And Mercury's communication. So you may hear about some good news, some good news, maybe even receive an inheritance, because Pluto rules Scorpio. Maybe there's been some tragedy or loss, but on the other side, Jupiter, could bring some monetary reward. Just for an example, or like if you were in an accident, the insurance money could come through. I'm just saying that because Pluto rules Scorpio. So anyway, I'm going on too long with this, but January, not only January, but it looks great for your 10th house and your career sector. Mars, too, your ruler, is in Scorpio. It's in Scorpio, and it also, you share it with Scorpio. So that gives you extra added drive to increase your joint resources, and it gives you passion to do what you love. So I really hope you're doing what you love doing, if you are working, because, you know, it could be tedious and monotonous, especially for an Aries, to do mundane daily work and just, I mean, you do what you got to do. I've done it, and I was miserable, but I stuck it out. I stuck it out. But yeah, I think you'd be happiest to work independently if you can, and create creatively. Because creativity makes it fun, and to keep an Aries interested, it has to be fun or interesting or creative, or have, somehow spark their imagination. Um, and they do like to help others as well. And they are very much champions of the underdog. So they'd be working for a cause. So anyway, and Venus in January will be in Aquarius. So um, Aries and Aquarius get on very well. It's a sextile, easy flowing, harmonious aspect. So Venus in Aquarius is great for media, for socializing, for friendships, for groups. Throw a party. Yeah, throw a party. Um, but you will, the focus is on your work, your career, your midheaven. Could be a marriage, also would be a 10th house matter, get married. Jupiter would be up there, so that would help, because it's been all kind of people fear mongering, and I may have done a little bit of that too about Pluto and Saturn, because they are the disciplinarians. Saturn's Lord of Karma, and Pluto could mean death, endings, transformation. Let's face it. So just think of it as kind of being on the other side of it, and now you're going to get rewards. Now you're going to get rewards, and just continue doing what you're doing if it's working for you, and um, try to find more innovative, um, easier ways to work if you can. Because it can be tedious and it's hard for Aries to persevere. You know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Aries.